dizer que não vamos ser formais.
Tá bem,
Mas
então.
eu para ser
Ok.
vice-presidente. Pois muito bom dia. Mas eu vou falar para agora. Eu aproximo-me da luna. Depois não fica gravado. Fica? Oh, eu tenho voz de cantora e tudo. Bom. Então, muito bom dia. Muito obrigada por terem aderido. Not yet. Bom dia, como eu estava a dizer, é só para agradecer a vossa presença. Nós não vamos ser muito formais aqui, como já deu para entender. Eu vou ter que falar em inglês, senão algumas das pessoas que estão aqui na plateia não vão entender. Mas gostaria, portanto, de vos dar as boas-vindas, agradecer terem estado aqui. Isto vai ser um bocadinho movimentado, porque há umas pessoas que têm que ir dar aulas de tarde e depois vêm mais tarde, e portanto isto é livre, não é? Mas nós, como eu estava a dizer, não vamos ser muito formais. Vamos dar as boas-vindas, e está aqui ao meu lado direito a sua vice-presidente, que eu agradeço estar aqui a dar, em termos institucionais, esse cumprimento a todos. E está também a líder do projeto, a professora Beatriz Plaza, que também cumprimento. Cumprimento os meus parceiros, que só estão aqui alguns da minha equipa portuguesa. Eu daqui a bocadinho já explico com um bocadinho mais de calma, para não estar aqui a atrasar o processo, já estamos 10 minutos depois da hora. E pronto, acho que para já é tudo e depois eu explico a minha parte. Está bem? Obrigada.
So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, scholars, enthusiasts, my dear Inês Pinho, dear Beatriz Plaza. It is for me a great pleasure to be here and to welcome you to the School of Education of the Polytechnic of Porto. And when I say it's a great pleasure, it actually is, for several reasons. Because I'm, as Inês said, the Vice President of the School of Education, but I'm also coordinating the International Relations Office of this school, and I'm a member of one of our research centers in education, in innovation and education. And you will approach a topic that is really interesting for our school and for our world. So thank you all for organizing this event. Congratulations for the Erasmus Plus project, Education for Technological Literacy and Inclusion. And congratulations for organizing this specific event on augmented reality and virtual reality. As we all know, this is a topic that needs to be discussed. For the advantages this brings to education, to health contexts, to our world, but also because it brings some concerns, those new technologies. And so we need to also remember all the responsibilities that come with this power and with these innovative technologies. So we really need to think and also discuss ethical considerations, privacy concerns, and how we can use all of these technologies for inclusion in our educational settings as our school, but also for social inclusion in so many settings of our society. So again, congratulations for the project for this event. I really believe that these 2 or 3 days in Porto will be fruitful with interesting discussions. But of course, we are in one of the most beautiful cities in the world. So I hope you can enjoy your stay. I hope you find in our school the best conditions for the event, for the project. And thank you for choosing the School of Education for this event and for inviting our school to take part in the project. Of course, I need to thank especially my dear colleague Inês Pinho and the other colleagues from the Polytechnic of Porto and particularly from our school who participate. And I hope you also enjoy the meeting and have fun, because I know it's a lot of work to welcome all these colleagues and to have everything really well organized, but I know you can do it, and you will do that with the most competence as always. Thank you and enjoy.
Well, it doesn't look like, but I speak English, okay? Sometimes. I just wanted to talk firstly in Portuguese to our dear colleagues, professors from different schools who came to us and accept without knowing me, without knowing my colleagues. Probably what we will do in this first moment before the break we will have in a few minutes is I will let Beatriz, as coordinator of the project, as leader of the project, to give a summary of what we're doing here and what are the objectives we have with this, and how does this multiplier event come on. And then I will return speaking in English, as now, just to explain the connection between me, my colleague Antonio, that I'm saying hello, and João, thanking you for your work. Otherwise, this wouldn't work. Of course, I'm the public relations here too, so probably you know better my answers to your emails and the connection in the marketing I've been doing the last 2 weeks specific for this event, but I couldn't do it without my muchachos. So my muchachos are João Prudente and Antonio, who are here. Later on, because we have classes like everybody, will come João Vidal, Ricardo too. So I'm saying my muchachos because you can see from the picture is on the leaflets. I only have guys in the Portuguese team, but when I also work with the special, we will be responsible for the augmented reality topic, okay? And I've been working also, and I want to say specifically my attention to you, Asier, and to you, Nuno, and also to Elena, who is not here, my partners for the virtual reality in this project, and they come from Pamplona, from the bullfight. Not bullfight, but from the typical bulls party that we learn sometimes. Okay, so I don't take much more time. I think I did some summary here. I'll let the leader to coordinate and to present what we are doing here.
Thank you very much, Dr. Silvia Barros, and thank you so much, Inés Pinho. I'm delighted to be in this wonderful city of Porto, which is a real beauty, and it's not my first time here. I have visited the city several times, and it's a real delight to be here once and again. So I'm really pleased to be here. Before we get into the project, thank you for your kind words. I would like to explain a little bit how we end up here. So I would like to frame our connections, our personal connections. we already had an international conference here organized by Inés Piño on Association of Cultural Economics International. It was a Iberian conference, the international one. It was a real success, so congratulations for this. Then we had a summer school, also a very successful summer school in cultural entrepreneurship, also organized by Inés Piño, which was which was also a success. So, and we have been, there has been a cooperation for so many years. So I think 15 years, at least. Yes, so this is, we are continuing a cooperation we started many years ago, okay? As you know, idea, we don't know where we will reach, but there is a project there to build up an axis from Porto, the northern part of Spain, and the southwestern part of France, okay? Which is this axis. And we are very fond of it, and obviously we will try to contribute to the axis in different European projects from Porto, all the Galicia, all the northern part of Spain with all the northern territories, and the southwest of France. Okay, we'll see where we get there and if we get there. But at least we do have European projects now, and we are moving forward. Having said this, I would like to underline that this is our fourth Erasmus Plus in a row, thanks to our colleagues from Estonia. And we started having these projects like 10 years ago. And once and again, we managed to have different projects in a row. So this is where this northern connection comes from. We have been working with Finland and also with Estonia. And this is a very long-term relationship, cooperation relationship, and we obviously, they are partners of the project because we have been working for so many years. So there is somehow a friendship in the consortium, because the same happens with Pamplona, the School of Architecture of the University of Navarre. There is a project in Proyecto Bilbao. It is called, it's called this way, and they were there working for the last, was it 4 years or so? More or less. For the last 4 years in the regeneration. It is the second step of the regeneration project in the city of Bilbao. The first, as you know, Bilbao is an all-industrialized city. The first step was in connection with the Guggenheim Museum Bilbao, and now they are moving into the second step, which is the knowledge city, in order to improve global connectivity in the knowledge economy. And this is, we were involved in this project with the School of Architecture of the University of Navarre. So we also have a previous cooperation with the University of Navarre. Our connection with India is even older, because we have been working with India for about 20 years, okay? And for us, the Indian connection is strategic, because in the last seminar we had on coding for data science, it was held by the Bombay Institute of Technology, okay? So the Bombay Institute of Technology is a very, very strategic partner for us, and we are working along this line with the group led by Belén Mendizabal, who is flying today, okay, to Porto, because she had some medical issues, but everything is solved, and so this is why it should say Beatriz Plaza instead of Belén Mendizabal, but it was a medical issue, okay? So yes, of course. And last but not least, the connection with Tajikistan, which is a little bit exotic, let's say, it's because we had the Erasmus Mundus with Tajikistan. This was about 10 years ago. We had a former PhD student from there. And well, this is the connection with Tajikistan, okay? Having said this, I would like to thank you for organizing this event. We have seen your hard working and, as usual, outstanding performance, okay? As usual, we had the experience before, and once again, we see again that the performance is always outstanding. So thank you so much. Thank you so much in advance for organizing this event. Having said this, I will explain a little bit on the project. This is the website. You can Google it. It is Education for Technological Literacy and Inclusion. Yes?
If you don't mind, I need to leave because I have classes now. So thank you again, and I'll see you around. Thank you.
Este es el navegador. Eso es. Salir. Hay que salir y poner el navegador. Hay que ahora el navegador. Aquí el navegador. Aquí. Okay. Thank you so much, Asier. Normally it is Yvonne who gives me the technical support. Yvonne Aramburu, he's the engineer of our research group, but today it was Asier. So thank you. An architecture, yes, an architecture instead of an engineer. Thank you for the technical support, okay? So if you Google Education for Technological Literacy and Inclusion, E4TLI, we'll get to the website there, and I'll be very brief, okay? Which is the aim of this project? The aim of this project is threefold. First of all, to improve the technological literacy among highly qualified professionals, lecturers, professors who are working in higher education institutions that are experts in their field, but have a common challenge, which is the technological digital revolution, okay? So we are talking about highly qualified people that have the same challenge, which is this technological revolution, and we want to upgrade the knowledge of these professionals, these lecturers, and these professors. With this, obviously, we want to transfer this knowledge to the students and also to other stakeholders at the university level. The second aim of the project is to transfer knowledge to small businesses, SMEs, small and medium enterprises, and also to policymakers and in connection with this field. And the third aim would be disseminate these technologies, at least the basic knowledge, to the civic society, to NGOs, so as it's not only formal education but also informal education. And we are working hard to extend this knowledge to the informal education. And last but not least, we have a very strong agenda in inclusion. We are talking about technological inclusion in order to diminish all the gaps we can find in minorities, we can find in this field of technological literacy. who are the partners? The partners are the University of the Basque Country. This is located in Bilbao. Okay. We are in the Faculty of Economics and Business. Yvonne is in the faculty in the School of Engineering, and these are the partners. Myself, Marisol Esteban, Yvonne Aramburu, Maria Saiz, Patricia Belairas, y Noemi Peña, who is head of the business incubator. Okay? Because from the very beginning, we are working with a business incubator in the University of the Basque Country. And we already have some activities with entrepreneurs from the University of the Basque Country in connection with the project. So the business incubator is an important piece of the puzzle. Then IPP, this is why we are here. Team members you already mentioned before, okay, who are here, which I'm not going to explain because they are already here. So thank you so much for hosting this event, the Multiplier event. My sincere gratitude. The School of Architecture of the University of Navarre, Asier Santas, Elena Lacilla, Nuño. I think it is the second time you're here because I saw you on the pictures. That you traveled from Pamplona to Porto to set up this meeting, is it correct? So, no secrets. And also Almudena Gomez. Okay. Then we have the EMTA, Estonian colleagues from Long, please. Please? No. Yes. Okay, yes. Okay, Anuka, Rima, Kari, they are here, Ana Maria, and Hannelen from Tallinn. How was your flight yesterday? Long. Then we have the Taji State of University of Commerce, as I mentioned. Probably they will arrive a little bit later on with Sarina, Mubin, Farhok. They'll be here. And you can check them on the internet. And last but not least, we have the Indian partner which is supplying the coding for data science. Yeah, Belen, she's an entrepreneur because she has a company in India, so she's an entrepreneur. Yes. This is the Indian group, and it is very strategic for us, not only for this research but also for future projects. Okay. So in the activities, well, the research work is in connection with the research fields, data science, augmented reality, and virtual reality, which you have been working hard, streaming, blockchain, coding, and programming, and cybersecurity. And then last but not least, the activities we will be performing. We have the teachers for lectures, seminars for lectures, which are recorded, and everything, as you know, in European projects, everything has to be public and for free. So all the materials are public, all the recordings are here, all the seminars of data science, which was, the first seminar was held in June. So, and everything is online, okay? Also, we have, well, within data science with structured data and also non-structured data, okay? We license, in June it was with licensed software and trying to make a connection with cultural economics and culture management, which is our research field from many years on, okay? And tourism, culture tourism, thank you. And now we had just held the seminar on coding for data science, we employ Python. It's not uploaded yet, but it will be uploaded in a week or so, because this seminar was held last week. And also the coding through Python for data science with unstructured data and structured data. Why are we approaching Python? Because for us, it is a useful, first it is open source, so we are interested in open source software, and we are moving towards open source software. And also it is very useful for massive data, big data, massive data, and this is why we are interested in coding with Python in order to advance towards the analysis of structured data and non-structured data, machine learning, artificial intelligence applied to data science, and so on. Okay, so this is all for now. Thank you so much again, Ines Piñón, for hosting this event. And again, I'm just delighted to be in such a lovely and wonderful city. So hopefully we will enjoy it very much as usual. And thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Well, I think Beatriz has mentioned the most important things about the project, so I'll be speaking emphasizing probably some ideas that Beatriz just mentioned, just in case you didn't understand. As Professor Beatriz told us, we have here different topics on technologies. Two of them already occurred, so one in June, and it's already uploaded in the website. It's connected with data science. And last week we had the coding, including coding for data science. And it's still being organized as far as we could. You're not listening? Sorry. We had coding with data science. Now this week we will have 2 in 1. So each of these partners had the responsibility for different topics, okay? So Beatriz was for data science. Then we had last week Belém and India for coding. And this week we are these 2 partners that you can see on the poster near the door of this auditorium. So we are Porto, responsible for augmented reality, that I have my colleagues, João Prudente, that I once again thank you very much for your work, and also you, Antonio, for the help you gave me, both of you, considering this topic, which is quite new for all of us. And I hope we can all learn. And this is just the starting. This will be just an initial level for everybody, for us and for you too, because I believe most of the persons don't know this. And I also would like to say thank you also to Azier and to Nuno and to Iran. And the topics here are for virtual reality, okay? We've been developing this since February. This looks like it was easier to done, but we have several research times since February till today. And this will be all introductory. And as you can see from the agenda, you will have the opportunity, those who want to stay the 2 days, so 4th and 6th, because on the 5th I will be with our partners showing a little bit of another city, which is Guimarães, and the work they're doing in virtual reality there. At the museum, the Passos do Duque, I will also teach them where our country started, our country which is older than Spain, besides we are neighbors, and why we are older. We are medieval, okay? And I think this is important, not only for the literacy in technology, but also literacy in history. And on the 6th, we'll be again together on this topic of augmented and virtual reality. But this time, the case studies we will have This afternoon, we are inviting several enterprises here. We will have Vodafone and Esri, and the topics will be more connected with the examples. But of course, then you can see from the examples where we can implement this in your areas, probably. Cultural management and cultural tourism. And so we will have Vodafone and Esri, and Explorer too. And we will come specifically for the education field on Friday, okay? And here we will have Aziar presentation. Today we will have yours, okay? Is that so? You have both. Okay, you're sharing both today. Because I didn't see the changes you made last day because I was having classes too. I'm also a lecturer sometimes in the free time. And we will have which enterprises for Friday? Remember?
Friday we will have an enterprise that has done work in the schools.
In schools.
But people that are presenting, they are teachers at
Elementary school.
Piaget
Piaget.
in Coimbra.
Okay.
They are teachers from University of Coimbra.
Okay.
They have supported the work. Sorry, they have supported the work.
Because maybe you can join us for the recordings.
They have. Sorry, you can hear me. The people have supported the work of a company that sells the virtual reality paraphernalia and things like that, and we will have an experience, and we will have the experience of working with the glasses that they have, and we will have the experience of using also the glasses that are more common, that they are Quest 2. We will have several experience and laboratories. Today will be more theoretical, will be, let's say, less interesting in the morning. In the afternoon, we'll have companies sharing the experience and that they have. Just complementing, I will do this in my presentation
Yes,
in the
please.
starting, okay?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you want me to start my presentation now?
No, I think we can go now a little bit for coffee break. People might want to go to the toilet.
Okay.
We stop a little bit, let's say 20 minutes, half an hour. What time is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have the agenda with you? Because I
No,
like
it's,
it.
I would start at 11, but
Yeah.
we are ahead of schedule because
Okay.
you were very
Fast.
concise explaining. So the idea is I will explain some generalities about augmented reality starting from after the break, and then I will pass the word to Azier that will talk about virtual reality. Okay? I'll explain some connections between the fields that we have in project, so I will take a little bit more than Azier, I think, but he'll speak Friday also, so he will have plenty of time explaining things.
So, if I may, at what time is the next session? 11 o'clock?
No, we can. Yeah, it's.
I think we can advance if possible, yes. Because there's no problem if we finish one and link together, and if we finish earlier this afternoon.
Oh,
Okay.
11, I think it's okay
Okay.
to start.
Okay.
It works
We
for me.
rest a little bit now
Yes,
and see if somebody else arrives too.
yes.
Okay?
Okay, so thank you so much, Inés.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Pronto, para os portugueses, não é? Que não pode ser só em inglês, se precisarem de ir ao quarto de banho, é só aqui ao lado esquerdo. Lá embaixo tem um bar também, tem um jardim. Hoje o IPP fez-me uma partida que me fez o evento de boas-vindas aos estudantes ao novo ano académico e, portanto, nós de tarde vamos ter aí cantores pimba, vamos ter barraquinhas, vamos ter quê? É só a partir das 5, mas de qualquer maneira, pronto. Obrigada, até já.